What's up, guys? It's Austin with Yu-Gi-Oh! Theory. Uh, I haven't been able to make videos for the past 2 weeks because I haven't been home. I've been at my family's houses for the holidays. So now I'm back with the first video of 2017. Happy New Year's, guys. And I'm going to show you guys my PSY-frames. They're pretty good. This is more the budget version of PSY-frames because PSY-frame Omega is like 60 bucks and I'm not paying 60 bucks for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. And he's not even really that good. He's pretty good, I guess, but he's not that good. Not $60 good. And I don't play this deck very much, so forgive me if I get some of the card effects wrong. So yeah, let's get right into the deck profile. First, you run 3 PSY-frame Gear Beta. It's pretty good. If you don't have any PSY-frame monsters and your opponent attacks you directly, you can special summon this and a PSY-frame driver. And if you do, you negate and destroy you negate the attack and destroy the monster that attacked you. And the best part about it is that this doesn't target, so it's really good. And they monsters that you special summon off this effect, they get banished at the end of the turn. And then you run 3 PSY-frame Gear Gamma. He negates monster effects and does the same thing as Beta, the special summoning and the banishing and whatnot. Then you run 3 Delta. He negates spell cards. Same thing with Driver and everything. Then you run 3 Epsilon. He negates trap cards. And then you run 3 Alpha. He negates normal and special summons. Actually, he doesn't negate them. You get to special summon it if they summon something. So, and then you run, give me a second. Then you run 3 multi-threader. Basically what multi-threader does is it can be treated as a PSY-frame driver. So, and 2500 defense. So, and when it leaves the field, you can only use the effect, pretty good card. And then for the last of the PSY-frame monsters, you run 3 PSY-frame driver. So pretty good right there. On to the yeah, there's still monsters. I don't know what I'm doing. And then for the last monster, you run 3 card D. Pretty good. You normal summon it and tribute it and draw 2 cards. That's it for the monsters. Now for the spell cards, you run 3 PSY-frame Circuit. This card is really good. Makes it where you can synchro summon during your opponent's turn except during the battle step. So it's just a field spell. Really important that you draw this field spell. That's also why I run 2 Terraforming, because I really need this field spell in my hand as much as possible. I don't run 3 Terraforming because 3 is pretty cloggy, because I remember one time I ran 3 and I ended up drawing 1 Terraforming and 2 of the field spell. So made Terraforming pretty much useless. And then you run 1 Telekinetic Power Well. That makes it you can special summon any number of level 2 or lower psychic type monsters from your graveyard, and then you take damage equal to the total levels of the monster times 300. So you can summon a lot of monsters and then don't take very much damage. It's basically soul charge for psychic monsters, which makes it really good. And it works really well in this deck because all of the tuners are like level 1s and 2s. And then you run 1 Hand Destruction. Destroy 2. You discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. That works really good with another card I have. And then Psychic Path. You pay 800 life points, and then you select 2 remove from play monsters or psychic monsters, and then add them to your hand. That's it for spell cards. Let's go into traps. You run 3 Psychic Overload. This is pretty good. You select 3 psychic monsters, and then in your graveyard, you return them to the deck, and then you draw 2 cards. So that's really good. And Psychic Overload, basically, you can banish 1 PSY-frame monster from your hand face up on your side of the field. Then you can target 1 card on the field, and you can banish it face down during either player's turn except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one PSY-frame card from your deck to your hand except PSY-frame Overload. Only run 2 of those because I might actually bump that up to 3 because it's pretty good, and take out maybe, I don't know, one of the terraformings maybe, or I'd have to look at my cards, maybe one of the multi-threaders, because you don't really need 3 multi-threaders. You could probably run 2. You actually probably should run 2. And then PSY-frame Acceleration, you run 2 of those. This is a new card. I need to read the effect actually. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points to target one PSY-frame monster you control. Banish it until your next standby phase. Once per turn, if another face-up PSY-frame card you control leaves the field except during the damage step, you can special summon one PSY-frame monster from your hand. That's alright, I guess. That's why I'm running 2. Might knock it down to 1. So, and then I put 2 in here because I only have 2. I haven't really played much with just this card. So, and then you run 1 Dark Bribe. That's it for the main deck. Now onto the extra deck. For the extra deck, you run 3 PSY-frame Lord Zetas. He's pretty good. What you do is you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls in face-up attack position. You can banish both this monster and this card and that one, and then you bring him back during the standby phase. And then whenever he goes to the graveyard, I think you can return it to the extra deck. Yeah, if this card is in the graveyard, you can target one PSY-frame monster in your graveyard and send it to the extra deck. It's pretty good. And then you run 2 Red Dragon Archfiend. Everyone knows pretty much what Red Dragon Archfiend does. And you run Clearwing Synchro Dragon. I don't have a Crystal Wing, so, and I probably actually couldn't summon Crystal Wing in this deck. It'd be sort of hard to summon Crystal Wing in this deck because I don't have any Synchro tuners. I'd probably get some, to be honest. I mean, I might be able to. I'd have to tweak around my extra deck a lot, but you know, Clearwing, he's really good. If you don't know about Clearwing, then once per turn during either player's turn, when another level 5 or higher monster activates its effect, you can negate it, and then you destroy it, and then you gain that monster's attack to Clearwing. And then it has another effect that does pretty much the same thing. Blah blah blah. And then you run 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. I like him better than Red Dragon Archfiend. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can destroy all other face-up attack position monsters on the field. Monsters other than this card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. So it's pretty much like a black hole, except it does, or like a Regeki. Well, not really Regeki because Regeki just destroys their field. It's pretty much just like I guess a black hole. It just doesn't destroy spells and traps. And then run X Saber or Orbilium. Really don't know why. He's just a level 7. I don't ever go into him. I'd rather go into PSY-frame Zeta, PSY-frame Lord Zeta, or Clearwing. I just have him in here just cause. And then I have Hyper Psychic Blaster. I can get up to him, but it's like sort of hard. He's pretty good. If you attack a defense position monster, you inflict piercing damage to them, and you gain life points equal to the difference, I think. Pretty sure that's what happens. But yeah.